Mediocrity and chaos, the culprits behind the destruction of genius. Xiefeng. November 25, 2022. Holographic theory tells us that every point contains information about the entire universe, and every existing molecule holds all the information of the universe's past. This suggests that each individual carries within them information from gods, Buddhas, celestial beings, saints, demons, and ghosts. From this, we can infer that everyone is inherently a genius. Yet reality shows us that geniuses are few, while mediocrity prevails. Everyone is born with the potential for genius, yet many live their lives in mediocrity, ultimately becoming ordinary. What factors transform a world filled with geniuses into one overflowing with mediocrity? In summary, the core reasons can be reduced to the following four. Miscellaneous tasks. A genius must focus on a single pursuit. Anyone who dedicates their life to something they love will inevitably become a genius. However, when one's time is consumed by too many unrelated tasks, the more they do, the more mediocre they become. For example, let's say everyone works for 8 hours a day. If Zhang San spends all 8 hours writing poetry, he will undoubtedly produce good poems, perhaps even many. But if Zhang San instead spends 3 hours preparing meals, 1 hour cleaning, 1 hour running errands, and 2 hours gardening, leaving only 1 hour to write poetry, his ability to create great work will be significantly diminished. With only 1 hour for poetry, compared to 8, his output and quality will inevitably suffer, and his genius will be stifled. Social engagements. The more time one spends on social engagements, the quicker they drift toward mediocrity. Nobel Prize winners are widely regarded as geniuses. While I haven't conducted a formal study, I'm certain that before winning their Nobel Prizes, they dedicated most of their time to their academic fields rather than socializing. Social engagements involve spending time maintaining relationships with relatives, friends, colleagues, classmates, superiors, subordinates, neighbors, and acquaintances, both familiar and unfamiliar. Broad interests. It's a proven fact that the broader one's interests, the more likely they are to become mediocre. Those who strive to master everything ultimately achieve nothing exceptional. They may have knowledge of many things, but excel in none. As the saying goes, don't fear the person who knows 1,000 techniques, fear the person who has mastered one. Only by mastering a single skill can one become a genius, knowing many merely leads to mediocrity. Lack of freedom. Only those who are free can become geniuses. Those deprived of freedom find it difficult to reach their full potential. If you want to go left but your environment forces you to go right, if you wish to sleep during the day and work at night but your surroundings won't allow it, if you prefer to plant melons but the environment forces you to plant beans, such restrictions make it impossible for your actions to align with your true desires. Over time, these constraints suffocate the seeds of genius. From the above analysis, it becomes clear that to unlock one's genius, four key elements are essential: focus, freedom from social engagements, narrow interests, and personal freedom. In practical terms, this means dedicating your life to a single pursuit, not wasting time and energy maintaining relationships, having complete control over your time and resources, limiting your interests, and being free in thought and action, without anyone imposing restrictions on you. Unfortunately, reality deals a harsh blow. Few people are fortunate enough to live in environments that allow them to focus solely on their work, avoid social engagements, cultivate narrow interests, and enjoy freedom. This is why so many who could be geniuses end up as mere mediocrities. To solve this predicament, traditional models of production and living offer no solution. Only the production and living model of Lifechanyuan's second home can address this issue. I can confidently say that if the second home continues to exist peacefully for 50 years, 90% of the people living there will become geniuses.